We just completed the men's opening round. Now it's time to move on to the women's opening round, and we are starting off. Caroline Marks got a wave flick. This is a 3.17.
Yeah, 2 turns really quick on the backhand and put away a 3.17 for a relatively very short wave. So
watch this, Pete. This feels like it's going to be a good wave for Gabriela Bryan on the replay.
Yeah, it's our first look at it, and it's a nice size set wave, and she loves that hook snap, which is the forehand. You're able to do that type of a turn, and holds on. Can she?
Oh my!
That was crazy.
And that
huge committed turn.
That was a 7.83. A lot of that, the bulk of that number comes from this maneuver right here, Felicity.
Yeah, this was crazy. Her back foot came off her tail pad. There was no way I think she was making that, but she just stuck. Convincingly made that turn and turning in that 7.83.
C.Simmers here just couldn't find the open face on this wave, so had to bail out just for a fractional score. Little flutter on the wave face here. We're going to turn our attention to C.Simmers. Here she goes. Simmers winds up off the bottom, snaps through that section. Double pump bottom turn around this corner, snap again. Looking good on that Borscht design surfboard. On the tail with a lot of power, unique style with C.Simmers, really quiet upper body, but fluid in her motions. Looking for the conclusion here, throws a snap, throws a tail, and she's able to ride out of that one. Finn's got through the back there, Flick.
Here we go, replay. Straight up into the lip on that first turn, and again on the second one, blowing the fins out, looking so smooth, and then that nice variety of maneuvers there with that carve. The wave gets a little bit sleepy here, but she knows that she needs a finish, so working it through to the inside. And she gets another little fin release here. Almost comes unstuck, but makes it.
Love the footwork there on that last move, right? That front back foot comes forward.
Yeah, we see Katie having a look here on the inside.
Expect something. We see the kick stall.
Kick stall in the air, front side air grab, C.Simmers. There's a skate influence right there, and that's going to be a puzzle for the judges because we have not seen that very often from the women. And a snap to finish, pearls the nose.
Would have loved to seen that finished because that would have been a real question for the judge.
We're having a look at the replay here. Inside smaller wave, but you can see she steps back on the board. You can eyes up this section and launches for that first air. It's beautiful surfing, followed by a fin release, straight up into another one. Brings it through to the inside and looks for this finish, gets another release on the tail.
You know, you got to reward that. Right here in slow motion, you can see the skate influence as she
Caroline.
bones out the back foot, gets a little tweak there, lands on the roof. I mean, that was some innovation to me in the field of women's professional surfing.
Yeah, and then combos it up with a nice little fin release out of it. Wow, it's technical.
Yeah, it'd be hard to go excellent on a smaller wave. And here we go. On the backhand, Caroline Marks lines up. Nice carve through that section. One more time to the lip for Marks, building up some speed and nice tempo to finish off.
Yeah.
Well, where are we going to go here with this score, Flick? There's a replay of Caroline Marks.
Yeah, complete contrast. Caroline on her backhand here, straight up into the lip, and again for the second one. Brings it around. She's looking super fast and finishes pretty strong. Look, I like it. She looked really sure-footed. As we see the drone angle here, Caroline, her second wave, straight up into the lip there. Backs it up again for a second time. And she looks sure-footed. The board looks good.
C.Simmers behind her. Simmers with a little bit of fold in the wave. She notices that fold and she kicks out to maintain priority over Caroline Marks.
And you're all your weights forward. It's a really neat tube riding skill that is a lost art. You don't see that very often.
Surf history with Peter Mel.
Oh, stop.
And a little bit with Kaipo too. Here we go, G.Bryan.
We're old dudes.
Coming down the line, moving it, snapping it. Whoa, pokes the nose but pulls it through. Skating on her mayhem, no problem. Gabriela Bryan up and out one more time, working this one over, and Gabby has some momentum now. She's going to handedly back up that 7.83 that she started with.
For me, it was a really well-surfed wave, really critical turns, but a lot of the same turn, so probably not getting as much variety. She almost lost it on that first one, stuck the nose, but powered through. But the timing on this wave, really well, throwing a lot of spray.
Is launching Speak Up for the Ocean. Remember, use the hashtag WSL1Ocean and tag WSL and WSL Ocean when you show us what you're doing and to support the planet on social, as we see C.Simmers supporting her cause here, trying to get a win in this opening round for the women. Right behind her, C.Marks. So the two surfers with this exchange. Caroline on a little bit bigger wave behind C.Simmers, and Caroline getting into the rhythm right now on the backhand. Marks with a strong finish. Meanwhile, Gabriela Bryant gets another wave, our current heat leader, and this is Gabby on the tear, winding up off the bottom, snapping off the top. Finds another section down the line, has to kind of ease through that turn. Builds up speed for the oncoming section, layback hack for the finish, and gets caught up on her heels, so that finish will be stolen from her. We'll see if she improves upon.
Just try and lift yourself up the priority ladder.
Well, she's going to have first priority, because here we go. Caroline Marks uses her priority, slashes off the top, skates through a bottom turn there. More release on the second turn, slashing a third turn. Getting the rhythm right now. Tempo down the line, skips through that section.
Wow.
Vert, re-entry, carve there. One more time, vertical on the inside. The wave keeps on giving, and Caroline keeps on belting it on the backhand. She kicks out. She needs a 6.16. It feels like she got the number. I'm going to go to Flick. You first, your thoughts. Here's it one more time, Peter. Talk us through this replay.
Again, look on the back end. You chase in the beginning to get yourself space. This is the type of wave that a backhander loves. It's coming at her the whole time. It's hooking, and the pace is perfect. She's just top to bottom, hitting the lip right in the right spot, carving off the top, like committing to those turns, sometimes gliding over, and mixing it up in that way. Tomahawks it just so many times. The carve snaps, the straight up, just angles of approach changing ever so slightly. So a great wave for Caroline, and a great answer. Feels like the number to me too.
Yeah, so we'll see. The judges have not shown us any numbers yet. We get to see it one more time from above, Flick.
Yeah, it's a beautiful angle, this one from the drone. It's really get to see how long this wave is and get a good understanding that Caroline did a lot of maneuvers on this wave, and say she's probably feeling it a bit right now in her legs. All girls having a go. I think Gabby having a look.
Gabriela Bryant, she needs a 7-point ride. She needs something spectacular. That's not going to do it for Gabby Bryant. The horn sounds. It's going to be Gabby Bryant, C.Simmers into the elimination round later on this afternoon. When we return, world champ Carissa Moore will be in the water here in El Salvador.